Alright, we got set up and we're walking through our first field here, looking for some pheasants. There's a group of 4 of us. The dog guide and handler. We've got one dog pointing for us. You might be able to see here off to the left. I'm trying to zoom in. But most of these birds today are going to be on the ground. There's only a few that are going to be that we shoot off into the air.
Oh, I see it straight. It's on the ground, just sort of walking.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, he's right in front of me on this path. He went that way.
Whoa. See. Whoa.
You may see him come out down there, Cabell.
No. Might actually go all the way to the end. Hey. All right, there it is. Get ready.
Get ready, Cabell.
Whoa! Go ahead and kill it.
I don't want to shoot it on the ground.
No, that's all right. You can shoot it there. Huh? You can shoot it.
So I had a jam here. I was using some Winchester
Hey,
shells. And,
Yeah, if I tell you to kill it, you can kill it. Hey,
they
pump.
just kept jamming every time I tried to pump. I later
Hey.
switched to Federal shells and didn't have an issue. I wasn't able to get a follow-up shot, but as you saw there, the bird was on the ground. We really couldn't get a shot at it on the air, so this was the first bird we had a chance to shoot at. So sort of the nerves were high at this point, just waiting to sort of get into the middle of the hunt.
If I tell you to shoot, see that bird wasn't going to fly.
What did he say?
If I tell you to shoot it, you can shoot it. Meaning, if that bird wasn't going to fly.
Okay.
So.
Alright, so now we're at the edge of the field. We've basically pushed all the birds down to the edge. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we flush out 2 here.
I saw.
I do get a shot off at one, but again, the gun jams for the second time.
Whoa, get it, kill it.
Yeah, so this is where it jams on me.
Shit.
That one must have been one shooting back.
So the shells seem to be stovepiping in the action on the
I don't know.
So like I said, later I just switched out to Federal. What's odd is that they were high brass
It
Winchester
looked like it was a
shells,
good hit, so.
Yeah, it was.
and the Federals were even taller high brass Federal shells. Winchesters were number 6, Federals were number 5. So there really wasn't a big difference. You know, it wasn't like one was steel, one was lead. They were both lead shot. So not sure what was going on with that. But once I switched to Federal, the rest seemed to cycle just perfectly fine.
That's a little unusual for that many to run as far as they did. But this cover doesn't have a lot of cover in it, so they could probably hear us and see us coming. So hopefully this actually.
All right, so we're going to move down to the next field. So I'm going to fast forward here a little bit until we get to the next set of birds.
Put them out a little better. You know what I mean? Like. Hey! Alright, she's on point all the way up there.
All right, so we just jumped into this
So
next
why don't you
field.
guys both
Dog's
go
on
this way a little
point,
bit?
so we're sort of trying to
Probably have to
hurry
find
up to
some
get down there and try and get ready and get another shot off.
Hey,
if we
whoa!
can. So again, we're waiting for the dog to get on point. Using a little bit of a mix of different shotguns today. I'm using a 28 gauge pump. Another guy's using a 12 gauge auto loader. Another guy's using a side-by-side 20 gauge. And then the last gentleman is using a 20 gauge auto loader. As you can see, or here I should say, the wind is pretty high today. Probably a constant 7 to 12 miles
Looks like she's
per hour.
Whoa, there it is. Kill it. Nice shot. Oh. You hit it on the first shot.
So unfortunately, this bird got away from us. It did look like clearly it got hit, but not enough to bring it down. So it flew a pretty good distance. Unfortunately, we were not able to recover that particular bird.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
All right, so we've pushed down to the end of this field. And,
Good shot.
the pheasant was running out to the side. It just never flew.
We had a choice.
So the gentleman all the way on the end was able to get it. Unfortunately, it was on the ground, so a little much to nothing we could do on that one.
Good shot.
All right, so now we're moving into our third field. The dog gets up on point here pretty soon. If I'm not mistaken, I think the bird jumps out to the right
All right.
a little bit.
Nice shot. Holy crap. That was a 60-yard shot.
I thought it went down.
Sometimes they'll run, but I think
Right about there.
good shot. That's freaking awesome.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. I mean, I hate to have the way these are flying or running. I mean,
No, I understand. There's only so much you can do. So.
All right, I switched out batteries and then fast forwarded to the next bird coming up on one. It's a little stubborn to fly up, but you'll see here we do eventually get it.
up in front of us here. Oh, here it is, Rooster. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries.
Get it moving. Good girl, heel. Red eye down here. I think you guys all hit that. No, I'm pretty sure you hit it when I heard your. Who hit it first? You hit it first? No, I wasn't quick enough. Got it. Good girl. That bird was circling right back around. She tracked it right in the. You put his or yours?
His is fine.
Yeah, you don't go hunting without a pouch, do you? Longer was that. She's a horse girl. Is that right? Fry rides a horse so that no send a shot during deer season. All right, hunt him up.
All right, this is the last bird I've got recorded here before I ran out of batteries and didn't get the rest of the hunt.
Good
right, so that wraps up the
I
hunt.
think it was either.
Here's a few pictures I guess we caught throughout the day. I believe in total we got 15 birds. One of those birds was actually a chucker. I guess it was left over from a previous hunt. But all in all, pretty good day.